Hi everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics. Now I know a lot of you out there are trying to manifest money, trying to manifest a better career, anything, win the lotto, whatever it is. If you choose to burn a simple candle and you want to know how to dress it, you landed on the right video. But before we get started, only thing I'm asking for you to do is to like, subscribe, and tap the bell to get notifications of my up and coming videos. And if you're new to this channel, this is a metaphysical law of attraction channel that gives nothing but manifesting techniques, spiritual lessons, whatever it is, everything is right here. So now if you want to know how to dress a candle to bring in money and abundance safely, keep watching. I'm back, everyone. Now, this is something very simple. As long as you know what you're working with, you can do this within a couple of minutes. Now, before we get started with anything about a candle, I do want you to know, do not ever leave a candle burning alone. I don't do that. I did that back in the days when I didn't know any better. I do not leave candles burning alone, okay? So if you have to leave the candle, it is always okay to snuff out the candle, okay? And then come back and relight it. Now let's start off with what type of candles can you use to burn for abundance? Now, you can use any type of candle, you guys, whatever you have. Now, I choose when I'm working with money and abundance, I choose to use a green candle or orange candle. You can also use a gold candle or a brown candle. And if you don't have any of those, you are welcome to use white because white is universal. Sometimes for gold, you can use yellow, okay? That's substitute for the gold, meaning the sun, okay? So now, what about the type of candles? We can use a 50-cent candle, okay? You can use a regular candle in a jar, okay? This is the 23rd Psalm candle. You can use a pull-out candle, which a lot of people choose because they can write on it, whatever they want to write. And you can use little candles like Lailoken's Awens, okay? And I'm going to tell you the difference, okay? And some people choose to use the people candles because the people represents you. Now, here's a tip. The reason I choose to use small candles when working my little rituals for money or abundance or a career hike or a lotto is because they burn quickly. Again, I don't leave my candles burning alone. So you can take one of these candles and dress it and put it somewhere like this, and it will burn, everyone, within 2 hours, and it's over, okay? These candles here, the Lailoken's Awens, are already programmed for money and abundance. This one right here is success and prosperity, and this one right here is Lailoken's Awens. But for me, I also program it again, okay? So again, these candles burn for about 3 hours, okay? And this one right here, you may burn for about, I say about 4 hours. And these are 7-day candles. And because I don't let candles burn while I'm not at home, these actually for me burn for about 10 to 14 days, okay? So now what is the next thing you need to know about preparing a candle to bring in money and abundance? The next thing is, what are you going to put on it, okay? And I'm going to give you some little tips. You can use some type of oil to attach to the candle, whatever it is you're going to be placing on it. So here I have money drawing oil. I have magnet oil to bring things to you. I also have here prosperity oil, fast money oil, and holy oil. Now, if you want to, you can use a little bit of each and rub it on the candle, okay? Okay, and it's just that simple. The next thing is, what are you going to put on the candle? Now, if you want to, once you place the oil on the candle, it is already programmed after you hold it in your hand and state what it is that you want, okay? Now, if you want to go to the next step, this is the time where you might have, bay leaves that are crumbs, or the little remnants of the bay leaf that you've been using for whatever else you've been using. And you can place the bay leaf on a plate and you can actually roll the candle on the bay leaves, okay? Another thing you can do is cinnamon, everyone. You can place cinnamon on the plate and roll the candle in the cinnamon, okay? Now, another thing you can use that actually in feng shui is used to bring in abundance would be basil, okay? There is so many things that you can do. You can even make a little mixture of the bay leaves, the basil, and the cinnamon and place it on a plate, maybe a little bigger than this, and roll the candle in it, okay? It is just that simple. Now, to give you some more tips on how to prepare a candle, you can write your name on the candle and write whatever it is you desire on the candle. Now, for that, you might want a different type of candle. You can even get a candle like this and write your name, what you want, and you write it down. And you're not writing on the candle, you're actually carving it into the candle, okay? For these candles that don't fall out, you can write your name or what you want on the top, okay? And sprinkle just a little bit of basil or cinnamon or those crumbs from the bay leaves on top. Again, now when you're dealing with a candle with the wick, you really don't want to smother the wick with anything, okay? Because it will burn out as it goes down. So if you're putting a drop of oil on this type of candle, you really just want it to be a drop. And then you might want to roll it around like that. Because once the wick burned down, if it's too much oil in the candle, it will burn out, okay? Now, what else is it that I want you to know about preparing a candle for money and abundance? The most important thing you need to know is setting the intent. I don't care what it is you're doing. If you don't even do anything else with the candle, you hold that candle in your receiving hand, which is your left hand, and you state whatever it is that you want as if it is already done. You can say something as simple as, thank you, God, for blessing me with abundance. God, I want to thank you, and I want to thank you, and I want to thank you. You can do whatever it is. You can hold a white candle in your hand, whatever it is, okay? The setting the intent is what's going to get whatever it is into the candle, because again, you're putting your energy into this candle and then you're burning it. Now, I'm gonna give you some extra tips. What else can you do to help set the intent for bringing in money and abundance when you're using a candle? For me, while I'm setting my candle up, I burn an incense, okay? Now, these are incense sticks, and this is for prosperity. So I might burn one of these, okay, in a nice holder while I'm doing this. This right here is white sage. I might burn white sage also so that it clears the energy around me, okay? Now, once you have set the intent in the candle and maybe place a little oil on it or wrote whatever you want on it, I need you then to burn a little bit at the bottom and stick the candle on whatever it is you're planning to burn it on, okay? And then you light it. Now, some people choose to write, do scripting or whatever while the candle is burning. You can place that under the candle until it finished burning. Now, many of you are going to write me and say, what do you do with it when it finished burning and it's like the rest of it is just sitting on the plate? You can throw it out and say, God, I give this to you. You can say, universe, I give this to you, and you can get rid of it, okay? Or if you want to, you can carry it around with you in a little bag until it actually manifests. It is just that simple, everyone. There is no big thing of setting the intent and programming a candle for money and abundance. The main secret is what you put into the candle. Now, let me show you simply how to set the intent in a candle so you can see it for yourself. And it is just that simple. So listen, you guys, this candle has been programmed with money oil, bay leaves, basil, and cinnamon. and it's all ready to use to bring in money, abundance in all different ways. Again, the most important part is setting the intent. And listen, as an extra tip for those that are still here, before using any candle, please cleanse the candle. You can use water. You can use Florida water, rose water. Just put a little bit on a napkin and wipe the candle down. Why? Because you don't know who touched the candle before it got to you. Now, the last thing you need to do is to basically light the candle. And at the same time, you can do scripting, you can do visualization, whatever it is you choose to do for your ritual while burning this candle, it's already set. So listen, everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and this is the Metaphysical Law of Attraction channel that gives nothing but manifesting techniques. If you like this video and you want more, you must like, subscribe, tap the bell, but most of all, just keep watching the videos. If you want any of these things and you're having a hard time finding them, please look in the description, go to the store, everything is there, and namaste.